How is it going today? Lord, let's come Dwayne. We're Dwayne N Jazz. Today we have for you Lex Luthor versus Dr. Doom. Oh, wait.
Who do you think is going to win?
I
feel like Dr. Doom is going to win.
Yeah.
Like, this man is a country.
Yeah. By death battle. This is gonna be a good one.
Know.
He owns it. I don't know. It's gonna be a good battle. I'm just gonna go Lex Luthor because I love the way he was in Justice League and Justice League Unlimited.
Yeah.
I loved his portrayal in there. It was dope. Anyway, if you guys have any match requests, please follow us on social medias in the link in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's dive on in. Let's go, man. I'm excited.
Lex Luthor, CEO of LexCorp and nemesis to Superman.
And Dr. Doom, King of Latveria and Doom of the Fantastic Four.
Oh, God.
Oh, man.
These two evildoers
That bald head.
Look at that shot, Mr. Clean.
But what happens when the geniuses of these spiteful nerds collide? He's
I'm about to say it's going to be a battle of intelligence.
And it's our job to analyze
Imagine.
power and skills to find out who would win a death battle. In the city of Metropolis, soaring above all other structures, one can find atop the tallest building an L.
Who's the dickbag that decided to literally hang that L over everyone's head? Just the one and only Lex Luthor.
Lex Luthor.
Raised in Smallville, Kansas, Lex's early life was complicated. His father, Lionel, was a scientist doing dubious experiments on Martian Manhunter.
When the lid was cracked on this evil science operation, asses had to be covered. So Lex and his old man got a convenient memory wipe, reducing Lionel to an alcoholic and setting Lex down a path to get away from his deadbeat dad. Right there with you, bud.
But because this is comics, that's just Lex's story in one continuity.
In another, he's a mad scientist. In another, he's a self-made billionaire. And
So
in
many
yet
different
another, he was
things.
friends with Superboy until Superboy made him bald. No wonder this guy's so cynical.
Regardless of which Lex we're talking about, he hates Superman.
Yep.
In his eyes, if Superman continues to exist, humanity will become weak and reliant on him, and ultimately perish. Supposedly.
Ever since Soups flew into town, he's been Lex's undoing.
But also his driving force in creating technology. Chief among them being his war suit.
This bad boy comes equipped with loads of goodies. A force field, electroblast, missiles, a chest laser, and wrist blades for all your Batman thinking needs.
Lex has utilized many different energy sources for his suits, but his newest and greatest is the Mother Box. A nigh inexhaustible piece of new god technology with which Lex can create energy beams, repair his suit, and teleport via quantum folding.
My
The suit can
goodness.
survive a planet exploding and lets old Lex go toe-to-toe with Superman himself.
Well, it is questionable if his suit is directly comparable to Superman going all out, especially with his reliance on kryptonite. But Lex has used it to fight with other DC powerhouses.
Like this orange Bugman Larfleeze, who's basically a one-man Lantern Corps. You know, that band of green boot stompers who can cross the universe in under an hour.
Knowing DC has a universe at least 100 trillion light years across, this would require a speed over 5 quintillion times the speed of light.
You know when they get
How
to the
about
tillions,
time
it's-
Green Lantern Kyle Rayner held back the big friggin' bang.
Much of Lex's tech is relegated to the war suit, but he does have on-hand gadgets too, such as a heat ray, robot replicas called Lexbots, and a special barrier that temporarily turns anything it touches two-dimensional.
It turns you 2D, huh?
God.
That sounds like a weeb's wet dream. How does that work?
It's rather simple, actually. By applying higher dimensional physics to a simple 2D grid, we can replicate and place the form of a three-dimensional object into a lower, or flattened form that...
Make it stop! Make it stop! Wow, I knew the old squirrel diet was a good idea.
Oh my god.
Unlike Lex's 80s tech, he's not all two-dimensional. Sure, he's had his squabbles with Superman, but after Soups died, not when he punched the great guy when he blew up this punk Denny, he gained a newfound respect for the Man of Steel and took up his mantle. Maybe he isn't the bald psycho everyone thinks he is.
Nah.
Doubtful. Lex's actions,
How about
both
to say, I don't
good and
know.
bad, tend to stem from one thing. He really wants to be Superman himself.
He jelly. It would explain why he made the Everyman Project, an experiment meant to turn normies into superhumans.
Unfortunately, Lex's genes were not compatible. He still went through the procedure, but even after some voluntary organ harvesting, he only had 6 months to live.
Wow, Lex really does want to be Superman, even if it kills him.
But if Lex
Yep.
can't be Superman, he might as well make himself the one person that super citizen has to answer to.
The
which
president
is why
of the
Lex
United
decided
States.
to
Jeez.
what
Run
else?
for president,
Run
bro.
for president.
Oh my
Can
god.
you imagine a president who's an evil billionaire and hates aliens? So unrealistic.
Lex was already a nihilist with few real attachments, and became all the worse when he learned he could neither be nor control Superman. Take, for example, the time he made a cure for his sister's terminal illness,
Well, that doesn't seem so bad.
and then reinfected her with that same illness seconds later, just to prove he could.
Jesus Christ! Never mind.
Oh my god. Wait,
so evil.
wait a minute, bro.
That is so
That's evil. Imagine.
Imagine you take away the.
I could walk again. No, you
He
can't.
said, no, you can't. Put it right back.
Ah, what the hell? Oh. That's all right, let's stop back on it. Hey, yo, the writers were having fun that day. Imagine Lex Luthor giving them a cure and then giving them the anti-cure, right? Right? That's diabolical, bro.
That is wild. Don't even cure me.
Lex's outlook on life actually gained a big following. After traveling millions of years into
So
the
messed
future,
up.
in his comics, Lex saw a world where his goals became reality, where people quit aspiring to the impossible standards of superheroes, instead embracing who they were deep down,
I don't mean to keep laughing.
selfish and greedy animals.
So he literally inspired a philosophy around being the opposite of Superman.
Apparently. Isn't it ironic, though, that even those who chose to follow Lex's ideals called this philosophy Doom?
Huh. I guess Lutheran was already taken. Anyways, his fanboys from the future might consider it their doom, but to Lex, his ideals are everything.
He looked like Bruce
And
Willis
to
right
his
there.
He did,
credit,
he
he's
did.
through some pretty heavy stuff.
Like outsmarting Brainiac, getting tortured by Joker.
And getting shot out of a helicopter by a gorilla. No
Gorilla
worries,
Grodd.
somehow he got better.
Even completely stripped of everything, standing before an almighty God, Lex Luthor will continue to defend his ideals. This harbinger of doom is truly beyond comprehension. Or so he says.
Who is it, Superman? Lex Luthor, the greatest criminal mind of our time.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I know, right? We
No,
came a
not
long
him.
way.
At first glance, Latveria appears to be a humble nation located in the center of Europe, but within its borders may be the greatest threat the world has ever known.
That
Man.
threat being the malevolent king, Dr. Doom.
But Doom did not start out as a king. Born as a Romani, Victor Von Doom had a tumultuous childhood. After
course
his
he
mother's
did.
soul was taken by the demon Mephisto, and his
Look,
father
look.
died on the run from an evil baron,
Look.
Doom did what any mad scientist would do, and began making inventions.
Like his own robot replicas and Marvel's favorite retcon
6'7".
device, the Doom bots.
Man, tall.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
The technical wonders he made,
Second in
while
line
also
for
scamming
Sorcerer
people,
Supreme.
were so great the Empire State University offered him a scholarship.
And so began a good old college try by Doom.
There, Doom built a device to communicate with his mother in the underworld. But because of a miscalculation that may or may not be thanks to the thing, it blew up in his face. Literally.
It's okay though. After the explosion gave him a nasty scar, Doom ventured to Tibet, where some monks did him a solid and helped him build a suit of armor.
Made from a mastery
scar
of
wasn't even that
science
bad.
and mysticism.
It wasn't, that's the
Doom's
thing.
titanium armor goes beyond the wonders of ordinary technology and into the absurd.
It's the Swiss Army knife of power armors, complete with electrical blast, a device that scrambles brain neurons, and a laser staff that doubles as a technovirus.
At full power, the suit can break through an adamantine coffin, and allegedly contains pieces of the cross that Jesus Christ himself was crucified on.
Just in case a pesky Dracula comes your way, which he did. With this suit, Doom easily conquered Lex.
Yo,
what she did.
sometimes, bro, they be absurd with
With their comments.
yes, bro. They be like, we're gonna throw in
Throw in
Jesus,
Jesus.
the thing that he got crucified on. We're gonna throw that.
Barry
good
and
lord.
overthrew the Baron who gave him so much trouble years back. Aha! Take that, asshole!
Seeing how prosperous his rule was, Doom thought
No, we
if he
played
could
that.
make Latveria better by conquering it, why not make the whole world better by conquering it?
Well, I mean, the Panther God did say he should. Too bad he was always stopped by the Fantastic Four.
Look at
And
Cat.
their leader, Reed Richards, also known as Mr. Fantastic.
To put it lightly, Doom freaking hates him. One time, when Doom was being pulled into hell, rather than try to escape eternal torment, all he wanted to do was burn and scar Reed's face.
To Doom, Reed Richards is a man of unquenchable vanity and unmitigated arrogance, consumed by his own ego at the cost of everyone around him.
Yeah, I think Doom might be projecting a bit there.
Though he has failed many times to conquer the world, Doom certainly has the arsenal to do so.
Antimatter guns, bombs that transmute things to chrome,
Oh,
a molecular
fun.
expander that turns tiny particles into boulders, and time-shift bombs that'll send you several seconds into the past.
But his most interesting gadget is the Cosmic Power Siphon. While not
gonna be
particularly
a while
fashionable,
now.
at least before
That's
he
what I'm
implemented it into his suit, the siphon has absorbed and stolen the powers of numerous cosmic entities.
You might be asking, if Doom has all these gadgets, why doesn't he use them more often? Well, in his own words, Doom's reasons are his own. Do not question them.
But Doom is more than just a scientist. He's also a magician. In fact, a contender
Yep.
for Sorcerer Supreme.
Sorcerer Supreme.
As such, he can employ all manner of magic spells. Barriers, teleportation, mystical energy blasts, etc.
And if
A
he
lot.
ever wants to Freaky Friday a foe, he can use a mind swap technique he took from the Ovoids to switch bodies.
Like this.
Oh, how do you walk with these scrawny legs? This one isn't even a gun.
Is he
Why are
feeling
there
drunk?
6 of you? Am
Yeah.
I drunk? Tommy, Shane just back.
Nope.
It should come
Not
as no
going to.
surprise that a multi-classing nerd like Doom has taken on some of
The
Marvel's
fucking
toughest
Mjolnir.
heroes.
He's faster than Reed Richards, who reacted to interstellar beams fired by Galactus, and has even deflected Thor's hammer.
The same hammer that flew Thor across the universe in seconds.
Knowing Marvel's universe has a diameter of at least 1 trillion light years,
Yeesh.
Mjolnir must have been moving over 2 quintillion times the speed of light.
And that's not even getting into Doom's battles with the Green Universe Clapper, the Hulk.
Or the no-holds-barred punch he took from Sentry with only 7% of his suit's power left.
With so much tech and magic, it's a wonder Doom ever loses.
Well, for all his achievements, Doom does have one insurmountable weakness. Squirrels.
I knew it! Nobody's a match for those little bastards but me. But hey, as long as he stays on Bucktooth's good side, he should be alright.
He also has a bad habit of just losing godlike power at the worst of times.
Imagine the
Like
squirrel
when his
messing you
control
up.
over the power cosmic was taken by a plot-convenient cosmic energy-stealing super airplane.
Plot
Still,
convenient.
Doom persevered and became the god emperor of everything. Until Mr. Fantastic stole his powers away.
Oh boy, if Doom already hated Reed, what did he think
hates
of him
him
after
now.
that?
Surprisingly,
Yeah.
Doom's time as a god caused an epiphany of sorts. He looked back on his actions, his ego finally shattered, and in his reflection was left with a desire to fix his ways.
So he took up the role of Iron Man of all people, stopped being so world-conquering, and became a good guy.
Just
my
for a little
God.
bit. Don't worry, he was back to being a maniacal would-be
Okay.
conqueror soon enough.
That's what I thought.
Comic book status quo.
It seems a literal
Everybody just be
multiverse
Iron Man. Everybody just
Right.
becomes Iron Man.
from being Doom.
Your plan to destroy them has failed, Master. Failed.
So I don't think so.
Doom does not fail.
So I don't think so. I don't think I failed.
I don't think I
All
feel
right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go.
Uh-oh.
Oh, a visitor.
Mr. Luthor, your company has invaluable resources for the people of Latveria. I will be seizing them.
Latveria. What an exquisite place to start a corporatocracy.
You wretch!
But then,
Oh. Ooh.
You do that shit quick, boy.
Right.
A mechanical replica.
it's called a Lex bot, you knuckle-dragging buffoon.
Its design is rather ingenious. Not as ingenious as mine, of course. But enough talk.
He said I have
Let
a
us
cape.
end
I have a cape.
With pleasure.
Come on, Lex. Ooh.
confounded contraption.
Yep. That's what they were talking about earlier.
Yep.
Original morphographic technology. I haven't perfected it, but it's more than enough to exterminate an imbecile like you.
No.
I don't think so. Hold this.
Right. I don't think so.
Enough to exterminate an imbecile
Hot turn back time.
Right?
What?
You fell to my time shift bomb. Now, what does? What does?
I love that they're spamming him.
Facts.
Woo.
What a farce.
Took that suit off.
Impossible.
Impossible. That word has no meaning for someone like me.
Ooh.
What about you?
Ooh.
Dang, they fighting, boy.
Right, they boxing.
It's marvelous.
Uh-oh.
Wasted on your incompetence.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
What kind of a man are you?
They.
Oh. Ooh. This is when he became Superman.
Right. Ooh. Ooh. Yo, they are boxing, bro. Damn.
Lord.
Behind this hideous mask, Tin Man. Let's show your true face the light of day.
Ooh, and don't you dare.
Oh.
Don't you see it? That mask is my true face.
Ooh. Oh yeah, it's over. It's over. It's over.
This power is like that of the gods. Beneath me.
I knew it. I knew he was gonna be it. Look,
I've heard
come on
of beating
now.
someone yell, but never beating him to it.
Having a slight speed advantage and a stronger suit by most measures, Lex was able to hold his own with Doom for a time.
And sure, Lex could counter some of Doom's arsenal, but he couldn't defend against being transmuted to crow, being blasted with antimatter, or getting his nerves scrambled from the inside.
What's more, Lex's mind has been swapped before, once with Superman, funnily enough.
Meaning if things got desperate, there was nothing to stop Doom from pulling a Captain Ginyu on Lex and swapping their minds.
Lex's mother box was certainly a powerful device, but he never quite mastered all of its potential. Not to mention, Doom's ace in the hole, the cosmic power siphon, has drained and stolen similar energy sources time and time again.
Galactus, Silver Surfer, and even the friggin' Beyonder. Yeah, I know, this mulleted doofus doesn't look like much, but he apparently has millions of times the power of the entire Marvel multiverse. And the
Goodness
siphon
gracious.
took all of it. There's no way the Mother Bugs could stand up to a device like that.
Thus, it was only a question of if Doom could bide his time before turning the tables on Lex.
And given all the beatdowns he's survived from Marvel heavy hitters like Hulk and Sentry, I'd say Doom had that time.
Lex's tech was an impressive challenge that had the stats to contend with Doom. But against Doom's bewildering gadgets, magical trickery, and power-stealing siphon, the advantage was in the Doctor's court.
Yep.
The King of Latveria claimed his victory.
I already knew he was gonna win.
Hopefully
Yeah,
Lex
I was
is
hoping
one.
Lex pulled through though. I was really rooting for Lex, man.
Dr. Doom.
But I already knew Dr. Doom
I already knew
got
Dr.
science
Doom was
and
gonna
magic on his side. How?
Come on now.
How?
Alright, so a person that's second to Sorcerer Supreme is gonna lose to Lex.
And you can always pick up some
Dr. Doom ain't no joke,
He's
bro.
only good in his suit.
Yeah.
Ooh, hold on. Hold on. I used to play those games a lot, yo. I used to play like a whole lot of fighting games. So I
Yeah, I
can't
know you
wait.
did. I was looking at the characters like, who's that, Jeff? But yeah, I'm gonna learn who those characters are, and we gonna see. I don't know who those are at all. Like, this is legit. I have no clue. These
That's
guys
like
right here.
earlier I showed you like a video of like this dude that was doing all the fighting moves of like people in Tekken and stuff. And I was showing him and he was just like, I ain't never played
I
this
ain't
game.
never played this game before, so I'm gonna learn. Y'all probably hype. The people that know who that is, y'all probably hype. Y'all like, you don't know who? I'm sorry, I don't know. I can't even. I'm Goose. I'm sorry. But like the Lex Luthor fight versus Dr. Doom was amazing. I think this is one of their better battles right here.
I like the part when
They've
he was
done.
like spamming him with the move.
Yo, that reminded me of me when I fight Jazz in Mortal Kombat. And I definitely be
You definitely spam.
I'm like, oh, you don't know how to block that?
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I'm exploiting it. But yeah, that was
Yes.
a great battle. I think they got like a new editor or something. The edits was like lit,
It was
like
good.
it was lit. I liked it. The battle was funny. It was good. I think it was really one of their best battles so far. Like
Yeah.
I really like this one. Anyway, comment below, guys. Let me know.
Don't forget to like and share. Deuces.